Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Marshall's offense will start this game off. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Marshall quick to the line.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Now on the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after.
Can anyone catch him? Bust through behind his pad. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. That was just an open alley for that back. I don't think he was touched once before the tackle.
So he wouldn't even been down in two-hand touch?
No. The give from the gun. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Try to get it to the edge. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Potts. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Panthers have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. We'll see if they go back to the run here. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Moves around to clear up the vision. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Little touch pass to the receiver. Right down the gut of the field. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown!
hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come a little short of the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on second down. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw for it. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Marshall quick to the line. They'll leave it with him. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? DB's right up on the receivers. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Ramsey. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. He's looking to throw. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go. Going over the top. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looking for blockers. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back goes in motion. He's looking to throw it. Slides away. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lincoln.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Wants to throw on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Woodhead. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's right on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's going to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Lincoln. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Makes the grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Herd!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's there to make the stop. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. They'll run the toss. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off.
17, Georgia State, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
A little bit more to go after that last. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he's dragged down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Woodhead. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
At the 11-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Marshall quick to the line. Defense in press coverage. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Marshall! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finds him out of the backfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Handoff to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. It's one game.
Looking to take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive. It's up more than 30. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Slips a tackle. They'll line up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On second down, looking to throw. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Woodhead. Afterburners coming. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And that's a first down for the offense.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Going to the run. It's Ramsey. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Herd! And the beatdown has ensued. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next one.
This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't.